Gentlemen, I feel like an Uber driver. We're always in the car these last 3 episodes. Gentlemen, it doesn't matter. Today is the final day of approvals. We also, I got word, are going to be able to go back and check out as they fill some of the Tiege Hanley products. But this is number big 49 of the Tiege Hanley Starting a Business, Building a Brand vlog. And I am happy you're here. All right, so remember how last week I was talking about, yeah, we should be good. We should be getting the products exactly in time for shipments and not run it. Well, something happened. And it's something that we and you and all of us are going to have to roll with and just chill for a second. Because here's the situation. One of the great things about being a blogger, an influencer, a YouTuber is that you get asked to be on some great shows and podcasts. And I was recently asked to be on a podcast by a guy named Brett McKay, who runs the Art of Manliness. It is one of the top websites in terms of traffic for men on the web. It gets like 20 million views per day or per month. I don't know how many. It's a lot more than I Am Alpha M, that's for sure. Anyway, so he reaches out and is like, yo, would you like to be on our podcast? I'm like, absolutely, because I am a firm believer. If you have an audience of at least 3 guinea pigs, I'll come and be a guest, because with social media, with being an influencer, and with being an entrepreneur, it's all about exposure and getting yourself out there. And anytime you can be in front of a new audience, the better, or you should take advantage of that. And so I was like, sure, let's be on it. So I do this podcast like 2-3 weeks, it's probably more like 4 weeks ago. And there I am doing a podcast, and he's talking to me about, oh, so what's going on, and this and that. And I'm like, oh, and I'm talking about what I'm excited about. And one of the main things I'm excited about is Tiege Hanley. And so I mention and talk about Tiege Hanley, and he kind of, is like, oh, and where can people find you? And I'm like, oh, Tiege.com, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what we had? A rush of orders and new customers, which is awesome, but a lot of our inventory and our projections are off because for all intents and purposes, we tripled our daily projections and what our averages are. And so for the span of like a week. And so that sort of screwed us up a little bit. But all things are good. We may be out. If you're expecting an order on one day, you might be getting an email saying, hey, your order is delayed a few days. It's no big deal. You are also, if you get one of those emails, you're lucky, because you're going to be getting the larger size of the wash, the scrub, the more volume in the eyes and the serum. And so it's actually a good thing. You just might need to be just patient for a few days. But we're going to approve the final product right now. They are manufacturing, they're shipping. There are a few of the products that are done. They're going to be shipping a small order up to Chicago so that they can start filling some of these orders. And then when everything is done, they'll ship the big mega order up to Chicago, and we'll be good, rolling, and smooth sailing. The other really cool thing that I'm excited about is that we've been looking at the dashboard. When you go to Tiege.com and you log into your account, there's a dashboard. Well, right now there's the calendar, and you got the turtle and the rabbit. Ha ha ha, super cute. Not practical, not functional. But we've made it really, well, the designs I've seen are super clean, sexy, simple, easy to understand. And the functionality, you literally are going to be able to say, send it to me every 27 and a half days, 42 and a half. 33. You pick like the day that you want this stuff to, or the frequency. And so we're making it super customizable. I mean, it doesn't get any more customizable than it's going to be, which is something that we've struggled with. And one of the issues that we've been dealing with is not having the functionality and it not being as intuitive as it should. And so this is all great stuff. It's being upgraded, being changed and tweaked, and we're pretty close to locking down that final design. Once it's locked down, then we go to the development phase and start putting everything together. But right now, on to the lab, final approval of the wash, the scrub, and to see some getting filled. Gentlemen, a fun-filled day. All right, guys, so we are back at the lab, and I'm about to approve the last 2 products. Scrub and wash? Cool. Are they good?
Of course.
That's what you say every time. First up is the scrub. The smell, It smells like menthol. It's actually menthol lactate, which is better than menthol, which is something special that we at Tiege Hanley use. The other thing that we use are ground up apricot seeds or pits. That's what you're feeling when you start using it, and that's what's exfoliating. A lot of other brands use those little beads, which are actually silicone, which do not dissolve, they're not biodegradable, and they're incredibly bad for the environment. All right, guys, before I head to the bathroom and take you with me to try this, I'm actually going to... Smells good, smells fresh, smells the same. Guys, these, I think, are going to work fine. I got to test them, though. I'm headed into... What's up? You're going to let me in the back this time, right?
Yes, I do.
All right, guys, before we go and check out them filling, I'm going to take you to the bathroom, and we're going to finish this little approval process the right way. Bathroom cam. All right. First up is the wash. Now, one thing you guys need to know, the Tiege Hanley wash does not get really sudsy, okay? The suds, the bubbles, that doesn't do anything. There's actually something that companies add to shampoo, to soap, called sulfites that actually make it bubble, all right? It's a salt, and it does absolutely nothing. It doesn't clean you, it just bubbles, all right? So don't freak out. So don't freak out when your wash isn't bubbling. It's not supposed to, because we didn't add that crappy chemical, which a lot of other brands absolutely do. The wash is perfect. Now it's time to exfoliate with the scrub. Small little circles all over. And don't forget, if you've got a beard, guys, make sure to get in that beard, all right? Lots of dead skin all over your forehead, your face, your neck. Just the right amount of exfoliant. I would say this is approved. My face. You guys know after you use the scrub how your face feels like sort of cool and tingly. It's incredible. Guys, I'm gonna go sign off on these, grab my shades, and it's time to head to the back. All right, guys. First things first. Hairnet. This is taking you to a whole nother level of Alpha M sexiness. Next week on Alpha M, we're talking about how to rock a hairnet in style, huh? Does that look good? Yeah? Good?
You know,
I need to get them all? No?
Yeah, you're cool.
Okay.
How could you could never look wrong.
You ready?
Yep.
Let's roll.
Yeah.
No, I'm not filming you. Your hair looks fantastic. So you look like a lunch lady, Kelly.
I feel like one right now. Absolutely.
Wow, guys, look at this. What's up, man? All this. Is this all Tiege Hanley?
No, this is jars that we're going to be filling.
Cool. All ingredients. What's that? Cool. All Tiege Hanley products, boys.
I am serum.
Look at that. All this. Some stuff that's already filled and ready to rock. What's up? Hey guys. They test each one after it's filled.
We're checking to make sure the
Put it here. How cool is that? Then it comes out, gets crimped, That is really cool. Wow, what's that? Oh, I don't want to touch anything. I don't need to touch anything. I don't want to slow it down. We need the product ASAP.
Some of those, the seal on here is not soaked, so that's why they...
So guys, after they come through, they actually will test them and pull out the defective ones. If the logo isn't straight, if the seal isn't crimped tight enough, there's a lot of quality control that goes into each and every unit that actually comes and gets shipped to Chicago and then ultimately ends up coming to you. So all right guys, that is officially how the magic at Tiege Hanley happens. Thank you so much for letting us come back here.
You're welcome.
Guys, that's it. Tiege Hanley getting filled. It's going to be in your mailbox soon. Like I said, all this, once it's finished, they'll finish the other products. They'll ship them all to Chicago, and we'll be rocking and rolling and ready to make you as handsome as humanly possible. Guys, see you next week.